lovelies, it's G here with Golden Thread Tarot, and I'm here to bring you a little quick message today. I am going to pull some tarot, but I want to talk about it first. You guys, I hope that you guys had a wonderful and blessed holiday. To those that celebrate, you know, happy Thanksgiving. I hope that you're really concentrating on the things that you're really thankful for, at least, you know, and that you have a lot of spirit of gratitude, and that is the spirit that I'm bringing this reading to you from, okay, is the spirit of gratitude, okay? So, I have been really, because I'm practicing when I'm preaching to you guys, okay, right? I have been cleansing out my closet. I have been clearing out stuff. My trunk of my car is like full with stuff that I'm like going to take to my local thrift store and donate. You know, so I'm cleansing out a lot of stuff out of my life right now, and that's good, right? So don't forget that if you want to issue and manifest a new energy into your life, that you really need to release, right? I know that I saw comments on a couple of videos where I was talking about the full moon in Taurus, or the full moon in Taurus, where you guys were talking about, oh yeah, I've been guided to like cleanse out my closet and do stuff like that. And I'm like, absolutely, if you're feeling it, go for it, absolutely. And I had like a little summer mix playlist that was like going on, kind of like a lo-fi playlist I had in the background as I was cooking and cleaning and getting things ready today, and and it was an excerpt. I think it was from a movie. So it was an excerpt that was just like randomly put in there. The music kind of cut off for a second, and they had like these voices, like these two people having a conversation. It was a man, and the man was saying, you know what the secret is? Give yourselves spontaneous little gifts every day. He was like, don't plan it. Don't put it into work, you know, whether or not it's stopping by and picking up that shirt, you know, it was a man. So it was like, he's talking to another man, and he was like, whether or not it's stopping and just spontaneously buying that men's shirt that you really like, whether or not it's giving yourself that afternoon nap in the office, whether or not it's just stopping and buying like your favorite food to eat that day. And I don't know, it just hit me. I was like, that's so random that I got guided, that I felt really spiritually guided to pay that playlist, you know? And that little random part of the song that I'd never heard, or the you know, the random playlist that was playing, I was just like, yes, like I love that. So for some of you need to hear that. Some of you just need to hear, and it's really reminding me of the kind of assignment that I gave you guys. Well, you know, kind of like prompt that I gave you guys, which was, you know, to create the list of things that really brought you joy throughout your life, and to be giving yourself those again, right? To be giving yourself those things, to be checking those things off the list and giving them to yourself. And that kind of just reminded me of that, and I just wanted to say that, okay? So let's talk about it. Let's talk about some things that you guys have to feel thankful for. Wow, okay. For some of you, there's a lot of cards in reverse here, and I really feel like it's that spirit is blocking a lot of things out of your life. For some of you, you've had feminine energy eclipse out of your life. For some of you, this is going to be like a toxic mother or a toxic mother-in-law is what I'm hearing, or energy out, okay? For some of you, they've been blocking this kind of like bad investment energy for some of you, okay? There's been like maybe like some of you have been blocked for like scammers or something like that, been calling you or trying to send you an email, and you got guided to not open up that email or to not answer that. Just, you know, just delete it. Don't even look at it. Okay, for some of you, you definitely have like your vitality, your virility, like physically is returning. For some of you, you've felt a really big spark in your like creativity that's really like sparking yourself, and it's coming back, getting a lot of like really, really awesome ideas, maybe even ideas on how to de-stress, ideas on how to find your happiness again, kind of like the project that I was talking about, right? Helping people find their happiness. That's beautiful. What else message do you want to talk about today, Spirit? Okay. So they still have more to talk about with this. Okay. Finding your truth with the King of Swords. Absolutely. So for some of you, you found the truth. This could be a painful truth, okay? I'm really getting this is a masculine energy. There's a masculine energy that has really found out, okay, that, okay, I'm getting multiple messages out of the Sun in reverse. There is something in your life that has been stealing a lot of your joy, stealing a lot of your happiness, that you're seeing is a bad investment, that you're just like, no, I can't do this anymore. Now, whether or not this is bad habits, whether or not this is toxic people, places, things, job, something that you've been trying to create, a business, a partnership, friendships, a relationship, no matter what it is, you are really realizing that, you know what, this is a bad investment. I cannot keep giving this energy. I have to detach this from my life. Let this eclipse out of my life, right? Let me let it go. Congratulations. And I know that it might have been really painful to let go of these things, right? Sometimes it can be very painful to realize, oh, that friend really doesn't serve you. Oh, that family member really has it out for you. You know, it can be hard to really, it can take years to let these things really sink in and to be like, wow, that person really is my enemy. Like, or they see me like their enemy. Like, dang. For some of you, I'm hearing brother. For some of you are realizing that you have a very toxic brother. A twin brother for some of you, and then some of you are really realizing that you have like this really toxic brother energy in your life that is like sees you as competition, that sees your happiness as a loss on their part, and you're just like, you are really actually really fucked up. Like, I gotta get out of here. Like, being in a relationship or being with you does not serve me at all. Like, and I cannot, no, you know. And so you're detaching from that. For some of you, there's a masculine energy out there has okay, I'm just gonna be honest. Some of you have found out that you had a child with somebody, and that child is not your child. Okay, you thought that you had a child with somebody, or you thought somebody was pregnant. And I'm not saying that you're celebrating like the loss of a child, but it really feels closer to something like somebody lied to you and say they were pregnant, and then you found out they weren't. Or somebody lied and said, "Hey, I'm pregnant. It's your child," and then you found out this is not my child. And whatever this is that you're finding out, it's really giving you a lot of self-empowerment and a lot of, you know what, I'm standing up in my truth. I'm finding the truth. You're finding a lot of like self-truth, a lot of knowledge, a lot of things are being really highlighted and kind of brought into your life, and you're just like, oh damn, like shit, this is how I stand in my truth, right? For a lot of you, this Hermit card, okay, I heard Virgo when I picked up the Hermit. We know that the Hermit card is represented by Virgo energy, okay? That it's like going inside, planning, organizing, you know, where to from here. Kind of energy, like where do I go from here? Like what am I doing? What am I planning? It's kind of like reorganizing, replanning, letting go of a lot of things that really don't serve you, and refocusing your energy, diverting your energy away from things that don't serve you, diverting your energy, like having like this realization, like, oh, this doesn't serve me, or oh, this isn't at all helping me out, so I need to leave this behind. I need to let go of this and leave it behind and move on from this, because I'm not getting anything out of this. I'm not getting what I thought I was getting out of this. I'm not going to get what I thought I was going to get out of this, and I need to let it go. Hey, yeah, some of you might have been letting go of a very controlling feminine energy, okay? Um, a very controlling feminine energy is what I was hearing. A lot of you are spending a lot more time like by yourself, going inside, and really, you might not be spending, I think you're being very selective as to who you give your time to. You're being a lot more selective as to who you give your energy and your time to, and what you focus on. And for some of you, this is very much so work related, and for some of you, this is very much so like relationship related, as in the people that you interact with, family, friends, lovers, things like that. You're just spending a lot more time reevaluating where you put this. And Spirit is saying doing this is really bringing in, what did I say too, right? With this Five of Swords in reverse, right? You're stepping away from energies that really made you feel very competitive. For some of you, could be stepping away from a job or from an industry that felt a little too competitive, or felt a little too like whatever it was, whatever kind of lifestyle or whatever kind of mindset that this industry that you were in, or this job that you were in, bred into the people, like that it like fostered this energy of like really this competitive energy amongst people who, it's like we should be working as a team. We should not be, it is not like, oh, I just can't keep up, so I'm bowing out. It's more just like, I don't vibe with this energy anymore. Like I I hate these people. Not like I hate, you know, but it's like, no, like I don't like this. This isn't me. This isn't driving with who I really want to be. I'm out of here. Like I can't with you people, because you people are all crappy. You're all like really toxic energy, and I need to get out of here. You know, it really does not serve me. This kind of like Five of Swords, like competitive, cutthroat, I'll do whatever it takes to win energy. And you're kind of like, that's really not vibing with the person that I am realizing that I really truly am, and that's okay. You know, I'm gonna back out of here, because it's just not serving me, and it's really not making me the happiest person that I could possibly be. Yeah, I really felt like I really feel like it stole a lot of passion from you. I also feel like you had a lot of people around you who were kind of conniving, like very conniving, very kind of like say one thing to your face, then run behind your back and say something else, or that you would confide in somebody, oh, I kind of felt like this, and suddenly everybody in the office would know that. Or, you know, you might say, oh, how, you know, I wish my boss didn't talk to us like that, you know what I mean? And everybody's like, yeah, well, totally get it, totally get it. And the next thing you know, you're getting a knock at your office door because the boss wants to have some kind of meeting about, you know, office politics or the things that they're saying, or you're getting passed over for that promotion that you were up for because somebody has gone behind your back and said something that you might have even said offhandedly around the water cooler, that you might have just been like, oh, he's in a bad mood today. And somebody took that and ran to your boss and said, oh, so-and-so said that you were an asshole, and that you're a dick, and that you're always terrible, that you're always being so mean to them, and that you never give them their dues. And you're just like, and your boss was just like, what? Like, excuse me, no. And even though technically maybe those things aren't really supposed, you know, it's supposed to be about your level of work, people aren't, you know, people are humans, so that kind of, you know, that contributes to some things. Okay. And so whatever you're doing, okay, is really, it might have been a situation that you felt very trapped in that situation. You felt like you couldn't get away, or you felt like this was a dead end. It wasn't going anywhere. There wasn't anything here for you. You just, it wasn't your vibe. And it's kind of like the self-actualization, like, that's okay. This isn't working. This isn't working. I'm not happy. I'm not satisfied here. Okay. And Spirit is saying, as you're standing up in your truth, as you're standing up and operating in this kind of, for some of you with a king, with this King of Swords energy, is that you needed to be a little more emotionally detached than you were being. Maybe what you were like, maybe you went into a business with family, or you went into a business with I don't know, with friends or something like that, and it was kind of just like, this isn't working for me. This isn't going to work. No, like, this isn't it at all. Okay. And Spirit is telling you that walking away and standing in your truth, standing up for yourself, saying like, no, I'm not going to deal with this, and I'm going to stand in my truth, and I'm going to discover who I really am. And I am going to be a little more logical and a little less emotionally driven on this. Okay. Because being a King of Swords is not always the worst thing, right? Sometimes being a little bit more emotionally detached is what you need, because people like energy vampires, or people can emotionally manipulate you as long as you are very emotionally attached in this. You know, it's kind of like a something that felt like, maybe I'm hearing like a dream, but it felt like you were chasing after somebody else's dream, and it never was really your dream. And you're like, I don't want, you're giving yourself justice is what I'm trying to say in this situation. Spirit is saying that you making these choices for yourself is giving yourself justice. You're giving yourself the justice that you deserve. You could also be allowing, once you remove yourself from the situation, remove your energy from the situation, you're allowing other people to get the karma that they deserve for some of the stuff that they've done to you, right? There is also this very like, you felt very held. For some of you, a lack of travel, or a lack of going somewhere or doing something actually really saved you. You might have been invited out to go do something with a group of friends, or to go do something, and you were like, yeah, and then like you just got this feeling that you're like, you know what, no, I'm just gonna stay home tonight, I'm not gonna do that. And then you found out that God forbid this, you know, but find out that some kind of altercation broke out, or, you know, all the people that went to that party, or that you would have been in the car with, got arrested or something. Sorry, just one second. So yeah, definitely, like I was saying, sorry about that, but definitely, like I was saying, right, like, maybe you got a call or something happened. Maybe you were going to go do something and you got interrupted. You got called in, or you got, you know, there was something that you were planning on doing. Maybe a trip that you were planning on taking, or something that got interrupted. There's some kind of something where you got a call that stopped you from doing something. Or maybe, you know, yeah, like your back was turned and something, you know, like happened. Like you're like, oh, hold on, I need to step outside for a second. And for some of you, you don't even realize that something almost happened, right? Because you stepped out of the room, because your back was turned, because you were looking a different direction, because you did something else, you know, your presence there, or your lack of presence there, might have stopped something from happening, you know, like, I don't know. For some of you, you might understand what this is. Like, you're going to be like, yes, I know what you're talking about. And for some of you, you're going to be like, I don't know. But it's like this moments where it's like, oh, well, that could have happened, but you don't know that it could have happened because you weren't there, or because, you know, it just didn't happen because you weren't there. You know, you could have gone out and, you know, ran into somebody who wanted to start shit with you, or maybe, you know, because I'm getting like this feeling of like there was like people like walking in a line and there was a gap that you would have been in, and that if you would have been there, something would have happened, like some kind of altercation or something would have like popped off because there was one extra person there, there was a body there, but because you weren't there, there was a little bit more space, and so something didn't happen. Like it's very specific for some of you, okay? Very specific for some of you. Definitely. But for some of you, there was a lack of travel or a lack of going somewhere or doing something, and it actually was to your benefit, right? Right? Maybe you were supposed to travel and go somewhere else, or go do something else, or go on a date, or go meet up with somebody, but it got canceled, and something else really nice happened instead, right? And like I said, for some of you, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I was supposed to do that, but I ended up staying home, or I ended up going over here, and I ended up finding something really great, or I ended up doing something that really helped me on my journey, or helped me discover something, um, and sometimes that can be big things, and sometimes that can be small things, and then sometimes it's just the lack of something happening, and you don't even know that it almost happened, but it did, right? Yeah, for some of you, not working on something or not collaborating with somebody, like you were kind of like going to be collaborating or going to be doing something or involving yourself in some kind of group or some kind of group activity or something, and instead you went in a different direction, you went and did something else, and spirit is saying, unbeknownst to you, like that really saved you. Some of you could know what this is, and you could be like, yeah, no, I almost went with that group, or I almost got affiliated with those people or that group of people, and it turned out not to be so good, right? It turned out that not, and maybe still nothing happened to your friend. Maybe I'm getting a lot for some of you. It's a fight broke out somewhere, but you were just really happy, or you were gonna go to a party, but then it ended up getting raided by the cops, and something might have happened. You could have fallen, you could have hurt yourself. Something could have happened if you had been there. Nothing happened to your friends, because of it, because you weren't there or anything like that. But you just don't know. Something happened, something diverted you, something canceled your plans, and you might have been frustrated at the moment. But in the end, Spirit is saying, like, the things that you don't know sometimes are the biggest things. Like, this almost happened, but you don't even know that it almost happened because they saved you, or because they guided you to do something else, or go somewhere else, or be somewhere else. Yes, it would have been something that would have caused like a major loss, okay? Financially, physically, spiritually, there's something here. It would have been, I'm hearing for some of you, getting involved with somebody would have been your downfall, right? For some of you, this could have been a relationship that your spirit guide swerved you on, right? So now you're not involved with that person or involved with those people. So, it saved you and you didn't even know it, right? Somebody very unhealed in this situation here, something that would have caused a lot of upheaval in your life. Yeah, look at that. Like I said, spirit guides coming through to be like, no, I think not. Swerve, get out of here. Don't get into this relationship, right? And you could have for some of you, you might know this. You might have like, oh, and then you could have still been like following this person on social media, and then you're just like, wow, actually getting to know this person's actually really toxic. Like, holy crap, did I dodge a bullet there, right? Yeah. Oh. With this Three of Cups in reverse, I just got the download that some of you were talking to somebody, that you were going to trying to start date somebody or do something, but something fell apart or something just got canceled. It just didn't go anywhere. You kind of just were like, I'm just not getting the vibes. For some of you, it's really good because this person was involved with somebody, okay, that ended up, I'm going to be honest, like what I very much so got out of this is that somebody could have caught some kind of disease, okay? Some kind of disease, and that if you would have been involved with this person, you would have caught it too, because this person would have been dealing with both of you at once, okay? And now you dipped and dodged that happening to you, okay? So let me be honest with you. Or maybe this person constantly cheats on their lovers, or constantly cheats just in general, and you just dodged having your heart just smashed open by this person because you really cared about this person, and it's just a karmic cycle that you kind of dodged. Yeah, it's something that would have really set back your healing, honey, and that's the truth. Some of y'all need to know that. That's the damn truth. Some of y'all might have gotten out of something or been like, I just don't get the best vibes off this person, or I just, you know what, they seem okay, but you know what, I'd probably just rather not, okay? Or maybe you were going to go meet up with somebody, or you were going to go have like a Tinder date or have something, and something happened, you know, like your car broke down or something, and you were like, I can't meet up with that person. Spirit is telling you, be grateful, okay? Because that person was no good, okay? That person was really no good. That person could have done something to harm you, okay? Something could have happened. You could have been on your way to go do something and something else happened. You ran into some friends. You ended up canceling or something like that, where you're just like, Spirit was like, no, this person had some very ill intent towards you. So be grateful that that happened, okay? For some of you, it's not so much like ill intent like that, you know. For some of you, it is just very that this person is seeing multiple people at once, and this person is not very, you know, this person has some sickness attached to them, okay? And for some of you, it could even just be spiritually transmitted diseases, right? It doesn't have to be physically. This person could have some ill attachments, okay, that would have really stole from you. This person could have ended up being an energy vampire or something like that, that really would have just you know, ucky energy that you wouldn't have been fair for you to have to deal with. Some of you have, with the Six of Pentacles here, some of you have some money coming into the bank, or coming in, something that was taken from you, or like a opportunity that was taken away from you is going to be given back to you, okay? It could definitely come in a completely different form that it was going to come from you eventually. It's the first time that it was going to come from you, but it was unjustly taken from you, or a position was unjustly taken from you. Because of some sly, like sneaky behavior that somebody was participating in, and Spirit is just saying, hey, this is going to come back to you. So if you feel like you got robbed, or you feel like you might have literally gotten robbed, okay, or you might have you kind of, you know, like, she was robbed, like that was my position, I was supposed to get that, like, yeah. Spirit is saying it's okay. This opportunity is going to come back to you, and it's going to come back to you in an even better way. It's going to come back to you in a job that fits you even more, or it's going to come back to you with even more. You know, you were only supposed to get $100. Congratulations, you're going to get 1,000. Something like that, right? It's going to come back towards you, and and because it was taken unjustly away from you, Spirit is going to, you know, over give back to you, because they're just like, you deserve it, boo. Some of you found out that people were involved in third party situation. Somebody, yeah, there was third party situations involved in this. Okay, there was external forces. Also, some of you are finding out that your partners were keeping you in third party situations. And I know, I'm so sorry. I know that hurt, you know, but you're just like, I'm not. Yeah, you might have found out that you were really misjudging somebody's character. Yeah, somebody that you really. Okay, you could have found out that a childhood friend of you betrayed you. I'm so sorry. But Spirit is trying to tell you that it's a good thing you found out now, because if you hadn't found out now and separated yourself from that person's energy now, this person would have ended up betraying you 10 times worse at a later date. Okay, at a later date, you would have been involved with this person even more, or in a much more serious situation. Yeah, thank you. This Three of Wands. I kind of get on it. No more waiting. I really feel like there was a person here that really kept you waiting, okay? That this person could have kept you as a third party, or that he just kept you as an option, and you just decided, you know what, there's no more waiting. I don't have time for this. I don't have the time or the patience. I don't deserve to wait for you. My time's not waiting, you know, like what, well, who am I saving myself for? For somebody that's who's keeping me as an option, somebody who's saying that, oh, I really like you, but not right now. Well, then let me go. Let me go be with somebody else who wants me right now. Or let me go be by myself for right now and work on myself. Let me go work on my career. Or let me go focus on something else besides you right now. Don't be selfish and keep me on the back burner while you're also keeping options open for yourself. Like, you want to close down my options while you're keeping options open for yourself. Like, absolutely not. Yeah, for a lot of you, it's learning a lesson of stop waiting around. Stop waiting around for somebody to decide to see your worth. Stop waiting around for somebody to recognize what's already in you. 404 down on the real time clock. Okay, yeah, exactly. You're the fucking star. If somebody can't see that, if a job can't see that, if a person can't see that, if your loved ones can't see that, forget them. Walk away. You are who you are. Yes, exactly. Give yourself the love that you're looking for other people to give you, and then be totally completely surprised when you walk away from this situation and you find yourself and find this healing inside of yourself that you were looking for in somebody else. First off, congratulations, you're going to find it yourself and give it to yourself. And then second off, you're going to find somebody else who's actually going to be very kind and loving and supportive and see you for exactly who you are. Okay, I'm hearing Aquarius with the star card here. So definitely like new energy, this person, or you could be an Aquarius also. Yeah, there's just a lot of burdens coming off of your plate, walking away from things that no longer serve you. And although it might be very painful to go through these tower moments right now, and the other side of it, exactly, you are getting justice, boo. Period. You are balancing the scales out, right? And that's what Spirit is trying to tell you. We're balancing these scales out to give you what you really need in life. Exactly, to give you the gifts that you actually deserve to bring in and into ground manifestations, right? For a lot of you, these people, places, things, relationships, whatever it was, they were holding you back. The energy of those people was holding you back, right? And as long as you had your energy tied up in that thing or that place or that person, okay, Spirit did not want to give you the blessings and the manifestations and the things that you deserved because that person didn't deserve to have them with you. If you had been with that person or been at that job, you never would have gotten the blessings that you deserve. And Spirit is saying you are about to be rewarded for choosing yourself, for giving yourself justice in this situation, for walking in your truth and walking away from things that no longer serve you. You were going to be reunited with reunited inside yourself. With that, for a lot of you, this is like, wow. I know this might seem really cheesy, but it's like when you break out of a relationship, you break up and you go through that moment where you're like, oh, I found myself again. Like, yes, like I'm not going to compromise myself for any piece of shit again. But, and I know that we might make fun of that, but when you genuinely really feel that energy, when you genuinely separate yourself away from a person or place or thing and your life just instantly feels way better and you feel your energy get better and you feel your old self coming back to you and you start rediscovering yourself, it is one of the most beautiful energies in the world, right? Giving yourself that time to really rediscover yourself and to take off a lot of old layers of yourself that the old person, old traumas and things that person put on top of you, their energy, just cleansing yourself of their energy and coming back and rebalancing yourself out. It's a really important part of any toxic relationship that you can be in, no matter what the relationship is, right? And for a lot of you, that's what it is. It's this love, it's this self-love, peace, healing, truth, right? Going inside and really finding yourself and detaching from things that no longer serve you. People who were playing third-party situations, putting you on the back burner. Fuck that. Exactly. A lot of you have took the blindfold off and you really see these people and these places and these things for what they really are. They were blockages. Not saying that they're not humans and they're not people that are on their own spiritual path, but for you particularly, you know, and to not say, oh, that person will go off and go do their own thing and go through their karma and you'll go through karma and they'll hopefully learn their lessons, you know, and I'm not saying, oh, they're just pieces of shit that don't deserve. No, everybody's a human that's on their own journey, you know, even karmics and things like that. But still, for you, these people, these places, these things, these jobs, whatever it was, these mindsets, these habits, they were blockages that was just holding back the real you from coming forward, right? From really, for helping you to align. Like I said in the very beginning, right? We have to remember that we have to give this stuff space to come into our life. So when you're so when you're going through and you're cleansing out your space and you're cleansing out your closets and you're doing this, it just puts out the energy out there into the universe that you are open and willing to receive new energy into your life because you have space for it. You have time for it. Yeah. I'm going to be honest, for some of you, you have a karmic energy that's watching you. Okay? They're watching you very closely. Um, And they're trying to be very sneaky with their energy, okay, and steal a lot of your harmony and your balance. This person, whoever this person was, okay, um, it's good and healthy that you're cutting off this person's access to you, okay? That you're not giving this person a place in your life, okay? Because like I said, they were stealing abundance from you. I'm hearing trying to stand in your place. Yeah. And as this person leaves your life, okay, you see this? So much more abundance and transformational energy can come into your life. Also, this person was trying to end your opportunities, whether you knew it or not. Whether or not it was just energetically or just, you know, or on purpose. Like, you know, this person very much so was consciously doing this, was consciously making the effort to do this. Okay, for some of you, this person is going to be trying to come back around. All right, it's going to be trying to come back around and offer you an apology and find a way back into your life. I would not give it to them. Exactly, because this person really has not. I really don't, and that's the truth, sis. Okay, this person has. Sometimes the devil card in reverse can really mean that that somebody is trying to very much so end, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting that this person has completely surrendered to their lower energy. Okay, this is kind of creepy. This person has completely surrendered to very dark lower energies. This person could have some dark energy attachments, okay? And this person is like giving into rage, giving into jealousy, giving into spitefulness, pettiness. And this person is trying to come back into your life. I'm hearing that. So like ass kissing, this person's trying to come back and ass kiss. This person's trying to come back and create a tower in your life, okay? 100%. Or, you know, like I said, this could also be past energy, okay, that you're working through, that you're having that tower, realizing like, shit, you know, there's the truth. The tower was the truth of finding out who this person is. I really feel like if this is past energy, you already know who this person is. You know who this person is. You know who they are. You identify who they are. You know what their energy is. And if they try to come back into your life, you're most likely just going to be like, I ain't got time. And I ain't got time and I ain't got a place in my life for this bullshit. I just heard like this pop sound. Sorry, that's why I was looking around. I just heard this pop sound, and it sounded like, you know, the sound that a light bulb makes when it blows. That kind of like, you hear like the tungsten wire, and they're like break, and there's that kind of like flash bulb, or kind of like a tink, like a glass tink sound. You know, where like a lot of time it's the, you know, the tungsten wire, and they're like touching the, you know, the sides of the bulb and stuff when it's detaching or blowing in there. I just heard that. For some of you, this could have something to do with like camera flashes. Like I'm seeing like a really bright like flash of light. Okay. So for some of you, this person could do some kind of photography or could do something like that. Okay. I'm really hearing that this person wants to end the competition. This person saw you as competition and they want to end the competition. Yeah. Whatever it is, whatever it is, you walked away from the situation and they view you walking away from the situation as a loss on their part, because if you just walked away from the situation, they can't compete against you. Like, but I'm also hearing my spirit guides tell me you can't compete where you don't compare, right? So, but this person felt like, it's like this person got off on the thrill of competing with you. And there is nothing there for a person who's a very competitive person if you're not there to compete with, right? And it's like this, I'm getting this I'm hearing that sound where I'm seeing like somebody, I'm not seeing anybody in particular, but it's like just like the in general impression of somebody just making that like like that face, like, bitch, I won. And then it's like the slow realization that, what do I have if I'm not competing against this person? This is kind of sad. But this person doesn't want it to be over. This person is like unwilling to let this go or unwilling to let this end, because they're just like, no, like I don't have anything to compete against. 414 down on the clock. And they see that you're winning, okay? They feel cold and empty on the inside. They don't feel like their life is going anywhere. Even if their life might be being fine, you know, to the outside world, their life might be fine, but there is this lack energy inside of them where they feel like No matter how much money they have in the bank account, no matter how much time they're like winning in life, no matter how many promotions, no matter how happy and healthy they are and happy and healthy their relationship is or their life is or anything like that from the outside, at least I'll say that, because anybody that's around this person that has this toxic energy cannot have a good and healthy life being around this person. And that's just the honest truth, right? But no matter how good their situation looks from the outside, if this person does not have that person that they are like competing against, that they are not constantly trying to drag that person down, they are not constantly having the time to talk shit about you and hunt you down and and be like, and try to turn people that you like. This could have been a person that you worked with or something like that. You could have had some close competitive, some kind of close, I don't want to say you were not close with this person. For some of you, if this was like a work person, you know who this person is. It was that one person at your job that just really hated you. And it just gave them so much joy in their life to talk shit about you, to turn people against you, to connive and come up with ways of making people really dislike you and hate you. To try to really it's like this person didn't realize until after you were gone out of their life or after that ended, they didn't realize like how much of their life had been consumed with trying to beat you at whatever it was that you were doing. But there is nothing there to beat if the other person is like, whatever, you got it, sis, take it, bye. Like, I don't care about it, I'm gonna go work on my own thing. Well, now this person is just like, nah, you can't walk off, you're not walking away, like, nah. Like, and they feel this lack inside of them while they see that you are in abundance. Queen of Pentacles, they see you are in abundance, and no matter how privileged their life might look on the inside or on the outside, and how much other people might look at their life and envy it or want it, they are lacking a piece inside of them, and they are contributing that very much so to the fact that they cannot compete and tear you down. This person is a very much so like a very karmic, and like their soul mission is to be a karmic energy to you, to try to tear you down, to try to compete with you, to try to compare themselves against you. Yeah, they feel trapped by it. All they can do is think about this. And this is they're mad because they feel like they're in this energy, and that's the energy that at one point they had you in, or at one point they just wanted to put you in. They just want to constantly put you in this Eight of Swords energy. But now that you're like, whatever, I don't care about it, blah, the thrill of it is gone for them. Like, you've taken that thrill away from them. This is almost like an addiction this person had. This person was like addicted to just being like a bitch. Like, no, like, or whoever it is, it could be a man, it doesn't matter. But there, it was like the thrill of their life to get up and be like, how am I going to plot? How am I going to scheme? How am I going to take people away from this person? How, like, how am I going to do this? Also, for some of you, this person's relationship could have ended, and for some reason, this person is very much so blaming you. Okay? This person was in a relationship, and they are blaming you. I literally just heard somebody say, like, I lost my victim. This person was like, this person's like energy, or this person's dark attachment they have to them is like, I lost my victim and it's your fault. I lost the person I was manipulating and it's your fault. Like, you took them away from me. All right. Okay, yeah, definitely. So this is like coming back around to this energy. You could have been supposed to travel or go somewhere, okay? And whatever travel plans got canceled, whatever this, I was supposed to go there energy, but I didn't end up going there. This person would have been there, or this person was the person planning this, okay? They were planning something not so good, okay? For some of you, yeah, this person is so dark and so unhealed. Yeah, and that's the truth. Damn. Yeah, and the truth is, you are healed. You are recovering from this. Okay, what? For some of you, if you were in a relationship and it ended, this person ended that relationship. There is a person out there that ended your relationship because they convinced your partner that you were cheating on them. For some of you also, if you had heard that somebody at your job was, if this is somebody that you all, like a coworker that you work with, and you kind of like heard, or there was a kind of a rumor going around that there was somebody at your job that had like a crush on you or really liked you, this person went to that person, became close with that person, and told a bunch of lies on you, told a bunch of, like, started a bunch of rumors about you to that person, so that this person would be like, okay, never mind. Or they could have even told that person that they heard you like talking shit about them. Yeah. Yeah. This person was just trying to do, they were talking a lot, spreading a lot of rumors about you. Anyway. Yeah. But you see, I think that's what it is it just helped you see, right? It just helped you see who this person was, what this place was. For a lot of you, it made you realize that you just wanted to get out of your workplace because you realized you were with a bunch of like chatty Cathys, a bunch of people who would rather talk shit about you behind your back than come to you and have like a conversation with you to your face, right? Hey, I heard you said that. Like, no, there was none of that. There was just a whole bunch of like fakeness being spread around, and you're just like, I'm out of here, right? Like, I don't jive with this. Exactly. You knew. Right? You had this intuitive nature about you. You knew. What is this? This wanted to pop out. Yeah, and for some of you, you were just like, I'm just not attracted to this person. There was somebody that you were just like, nah, I'm not that attracted to this person. I'm going to be honest, for some of you, this person could also dibble and dabble, okay, in some kind of like spell work, but not very well. I'm going to be honest with you. This person is like a fucking amateur, which I'm not like, I don't really dibble and dabble in spell work or anything like that. So I can't just be like, oh, you don't, because I'm an amateur too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really do any of that stuff for real. But this person did cut some kind of spell so that somebody wouldn't want you physically. They did some kind of spell on this person where this person would be like physically repulsed by you. Like every time they got around you, like it's like they would go soft. If this is a man, it's like this man would like just like go soft at the thought of you. Damn. Yeah. This person also did things to like bring up your insecurities. Like I said, for some of you, this person could have made you lose a job. Yeah. Or it could have just made you realize, nah, I'm walking away from this. This person could have tempted your partner, or tempted you away from a relationship that you were going towards, that your partner or that somebody that you were talking to was going to. They spread rumors about you. They did all kind of stuff, and they did this because they feel extremely insecure. They are extremely insecure in comparing themselves to you. They feel like, and why wouldn't they? Because like Spirit said, why are you trying to compete where you don't compare? Like, this person has a lack of light, has a darkness inside of them that they see you have, and their, the entity attachments and things that they have, the jealousy and things that those things feed off of inside of them, or feed these energies inside of this person, right? Just, they can't stand you because of it. And that's why they can't stand your light, because of it, because the dark energies, because you ever just met those people that just hate you for no reason? You're like, why? Like, I've never done anything to you. Like, why you hate me? Like, why you hating on me? Why you spread, And some people might look at, oh, they're so jealous because I'm so beautiful or something like that. And for some people, yes, but for some people, no joke. It's the darkness that's attached to them. Hates your light, hates who you are, hates the truth that you walk in, right? And they just want to try to take what they can from you, to try to beat you down, just because there's some hating ass bitches out there that just be hating, bro. They just be hating. But this temperance card just came out, even though it came out, I heard somebody say, whoa, slow your roll, bitch. Like your ancestors came through and was like, this person is dealing with some massive karma in their life, dude. Yeah, this person's a karmic. That's just it. If this person was a person that other people would see as very beautiful, very physically attractive, that's leaving this person. Something has happened. I don't know. People are just looking at this person being like, damn, dude, like, you look tired. You look haggard. Like, you don't look as attractive as you used to. Like, that they kind of lost it. Like, I don't know. Like, there is something about it. Like, it's a lot of the state of the energy that they were putting out onto you came back onto them and you know, is affecting them really badly. So all the things that this amateur was trying to really put off onto you came back onto them times 10. Yeah. Everything that they did, Five of Pentacles in reverse, made worse. It made it worse. It made their situation worse. I'm hearing copycat too. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. This person is learning some really serious lessons. I'm hearing somebody say, mind your fucking business. Somebody's spirit guides were like, mind your fucking business. And this person is slowly learning this lesson. Very slowly learning this lesson. Oh, yeah, honey. While on the other side of it, you're becoming an empress. That's why this person's mad. This person was showing up as an empress in reverse. You are the empress. That's why this person's mad and intimidated. Knight of Cups, this person also influenced a love interest to turn their back on you. But you know what I would say to this is, if this person can be so easily influenced by somebody else to turn their back on you, just keep on walking away from this person. I know some of you might say, but how fair is it to like walk away from somebody? Yeah. Judgment, how fair is it to walk away from somebody that had black magic cast on them or something? Black magic works on the weak-willed. And that's the honest truth about it. If you can be so easily swayed. Now, understand, all of us can have, you know, can be influenced by negative energies to not do things that serve a higher purpose. And I'm not trying to say, you know, to say that, you know, yeah. But eventually you get guided away. Your spirit guides guide you to step away from these energies. But this person chose not to, right? So... And I'm going to be honest with you, for some of you, your spirit guides helped you out in this situation, because with this Knight of Cups energy, I'm hearing hope, like for the streets, like this person, whoever this person is. And I'm getting a very big, strong masculine energy off of this. This person was for the streets. So it's not commitment energy that you would have liked. A Knight of Cups is somebody that's presenting a love offer, but they're still flighty. They're not a King of Cups. They can get on that horse and ride out just as quickly as they came in, right? Yeah. Some of you are realizing that instead of a Knight of Cups, you want something that moves a little slower, that is a little more guaranteed. Okay. Maybe instead of something that's like fast and let's jump into the sheets like really quick, which I'm not judging anybody who lives that way, right? Not at all. I myself am on the journey of finding out how to, you know, how to really cleanse my sacred energy, and how to really be a lot more selective with who and how I give out that energy to people. And I feel like for a lot of you, that is a lesson that's really marrying inside of you, that you're learning that, you know what, it's okay if I date somebody for a while before I engage with them like that, you know. And I really feel like this past person was much more of a Knight of Cups. Yeah. And you're really going to, yes, exactly. With whatever it was that you were doing, okay? Yeah, you needed to defend yourself against this person, because whatever it was that you were doing, whatever path that you were walking down beforehand that you got diverted off of, you were actually manifesting a karmic energy into your life, okay? And also, this person could have really been trying to manifest, could have been trying to divert you away from something steady, right? And diverting you towards more karmic energy, okay? And you're realizing, you know what? No. You know, and it could be something as simple as somebody being like, I hope that bitch is never with somebody that loves her. You know, something like that. Just that easy, that simple can be somebody casting a spell on you, right? And it doesn't have to be somebody sitting there mixing up herbs and being like, this bitch, I'm gonna abracadabra her way out of some shit, right? You know, like, it can literally be somebody just putting out that energy, casting the evil eye on you, just wanting bad things to happen for you, right? And not wanting good things to happen for you in your life. and was somebody who had that such terrible energy. Like, yeah. Now, for some of you, like I said, this is going to be somebody that you were in a relationship with, and you're realizing, I gotta get out of here. For some of you, it was somebody that you worked with. For some of you, it was a friend. For some of you, it was multiple karmic energies doing this shit, because you're just that powerful, because you're a motherfucking empress, baby. They gotta have about 5 or 6 bitches to compare to you, okay? Like, no. Anyway, just try to big up you for a little bit and bring a little more like lightness to this energy, right? I'm definitely cleansing after this energy, because I'm just feeling, but it's lessons, right? We talk about that all the time. It's lessons. It's understanding, you know what? Maybe I was manifesting more people who would just be more sexually, who would look at me as much more sexual gratification. I really want something that's something different than that, right? So understand that the Most High will use these karmics to bury themselves in karmic energy, right? To bury themselves in karma and to teach you very valuable lessons. So while these people, you know, like I said, there is some situations here that you did not even know that you were diverting your way out of, that you did not even know that you were swerve, and you weren't even really getting involved with. So Spirit is saying the spirit of gratitude for you right now is to understand that rejection is divine protection, period. Right? They're here. We're here defending you. We're here working with you to help save you. We're here sending you on the side of celebration, okay? Because there was things that you did not understand about what was happening here. There's all kind of energy, and Spirit is saying that sometimes you don't know things for a very specific purpose, right? You are not being enlightened about certain things until one divine time, right? And then some things you are not going to get closure on, or you're not going to get closure from that person on, because Spirit is trying to tell you that you wouldn't get what you wanted. This person is not coming back toward you and giving you closure on the situation, because this person wouldn't try to give you closure. They try to hurt you, baby. Or they try to get back in your life, right? Or they try to say something low down that would just kind of bring your energy down. You know, this person would try to get you involved with drama. This person would try to make their karmic exes. They want people to compete over them. You know, they want you and the other girl that they're also fucking to fight each other for shit, right? Like I said, this is definitely an energy. This could definitely be a masculine energy for some of you, where they're just like, there is no thrill if there is no competition, right? If I don't have multiple people fighting over me, you know, there is no thrill if there is no competition. And that's the energy that a lot of you are eclipsing out of your life, is that this was somebody or a place, a thing, a job, energy that you were held up on, that was holding on to your energy, that was like, compete with me, compete. And you're like, nah, like, why would I compete? I'm a motherfucking empress. I don't need to compete with anybody. Fuck around with somebody who's got options, like romantic options, honey. I'm the empress. I am the option. The hell would I compete with something, you know? No. The hell am I going to compete with a Queen of Wands in reverse for? Honey, are you joking? No. Exactly. That's why you're going towards a new cycle. And you're putting this old cycle right to rest, to end. You're separating away from things that no longer serve you anymore. All right. Well, that's just a little bit of something that Spirit wanted to tell you. You know, like some of you might have been looking for a little bit of explanation as to why certain things didn't happen. Things came to an end because you would have got betrayed. At the end of the day, that's what it was. 5535. These major changes came into your life, and Spirit saved you from this. So just be grateful. 5545 was done on the clock. 5544 was done on the clock. I'm telling you, this Spirit saved you from a really nasty karmic cycle with this person, place, thing, whatever it is, right? Yeah, and you're going towards abundance and happiness. Hello. You know, for some of you, you're getting in this Queen of Wands energy, and you're like manifesting a lot of really like fun, happiness, balance, you know, with all those 5s and 4s. Absolutely. Right? And for some of you, you are manifesting a Queen of Wands. Somebody who's very guided, passionate, also very beautiful, attractive, but more. I'm hearing more than that, though. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. You're really just the World card again and again and again. You got stopped from doing that because it would not have been for your best interest. Okay? It would not have been for your best interest. And I know that it can be hard to be like, but I want this and I need this and I want, I want this person, or why not this person, or why not, oh, another person that got taken away from me. You didn't want this person. I'm telling you right now, you did not want this person. You didn't. Oh, this person would have been so toxic. So toxic. I'm telling you. That's that person's energy all over the place. The path that you were walking down would have led you to be in a relationship or to be in a very toxic karmic energy, either with another person, and you very much so would have embodied that energy inside yourself, and you would have got lost in another karmic cycle. But instead, spirit just said fuck that, diverted it, and you're walking towards a much better, happier cycle. For some of you, it could be a cycle where you're single for a little bit, but spirit is saying just give all that love and attention and everything that you wanted to give to that job, that person, that relationship, that friendship, to yourself, and see if magic doesn't happen in your life. All right, you guys, thank you so very much. I hope, like I said, I hope that you guys had a really good time with your friends and your family, okay, for the holiday. Thank you so much for being here. We're just going to keep going, okay? We're entering the holiday season. I'm going to be putting up my Christmas decorations because I do celebrate Christmas. So we're going to be having some fun and festive backgrounds coming up. I'm so excited. So I'll be seeing you guys as soon with that stuff. And I hope that you guys are having a fun and blessed time, okay? And we're just going to keep going and delivering these messages and keep on going, okay? Thank you so much for all the love and kindness and the support and everything I've been getting in the comment section. I love you guys so much. Thank you so very much. And you guys are definitely something that I'm very thankful for that is in my life. So I really appreciate you guys immensely. If you're not subscribed to the channel and this message resonated, go ahead and think about subscribing to the channel. Let me know in the comment section down below if this message did resonate for you, okay? If it didn't, I'm so sorry. Maybe this is not your video, or maybe I'm not your reader, and that's okay too. I hope that you find what you need out there. If you are subscribed, thank you so very much. Love you so very much. Thank you for being here for another video. And either way, whether you subscribe or whether you don't, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the time. Thank you to my guides, your guides, for this opportunity to bring some clarity, love, and light in your life. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, lovelies.